episode.
We will put it in the links. You will
We're
know.
just going with the flow.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. We've been busy. We've had sick kids. We've had work projects. We had a Brisbane trip.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
In case you forgot us, my name is Norika.
I'm Mona.
Yeah, it's been a while, but also you finally finished ACOTAR.
I did. I finished it on the plane on the way here.
So we are studying the ACOTAR series.
Yes. So we're doing A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think there's 5 books. Yes, there is. There's 5 books. So we're gonna be doing book 1. Marika obviously finished it way before. When did you finish reading it?
I think a year ago. Or
A
so.
year?
Yeah, I've read it a while ago.
I remember you mentioned it.
Yes.
But I didn't really
lean into it. Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J.
Maas, yeah.
She's a pretty good writer.
Yeah, like that's
Did
the
you
first
like
time.
her writing?
I did.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more after ACOTAR.
I'm not a fantasy kind of person, but I think the way she wrote in the book kept me
going.
I didn't pay attention to like the Night Court, the Spring Court, and the different courts, and the rules of the fairy. Yeah, the rules of the fairy. But I managed to keep to the storyline, which was good. I think the storyline was really nice, like captivating.
That's what I love about fantasy.
Yeah, so good. But if you haven't read, I'll give you a breakdown in a nutshell. So basically it's Beauty and the Beast, but make it fantasy, fae, morally gray men, and emotional trauma disguised as romance. So the story follows Feyre. Am I saying her name? Feyre, a 19-year-old mortal girl trying to keep her useless family alive by hunting in the woods. One day she kills a wolf, except plot twist, it's not a wolf, it's a fairy in disguise. The next thing she knows, there's a giant masked Fey Lord named Tamlin who bursts through her door saying that you've killed one of mine, now you come with me. So she's dragged across the wall, the wall that's the barrier separating the mortal world from the Fey lands to his magical cursed home, the Spring Court. I didn't realize he was Spring Court.
Yeah, he's Spring Court. He's the High Lord.
The High Lord, the High Fey Lord.
Yeah,
the Spring Court. At first, Fairy's like, I hate this. Then she's like, okay, maybe I don't hate the heartbreaking Fae who's feeding me and showing me flowers. They fall in love, or at least what she thinks is love. Damn, wait a minute. But there's a curse on the land that's draining Tamlin's court power, and Feyre finds herself tangled in Fey politics, ancient magic, and a mysterious villain named Amarantha, who rules under the mountain. So when everything goes to hell, literally, Feyre must face 3 deadly trials to save Tamlin and the entire Fey world. Think gladiator style magic torture with riddle solving and trauma therapy rolled into one. By the end, she's physically emotional and shattered, but she wins. She saves Tamlin, dies in the process, and is brought back to life by the High Lords. But now she's a High Fae herself. She's not the same girl who started the story. She's darker, sharper, and carrying the weight of what she's done. Oh, and during all of this, she makes a bargain with another powerful lord, Rhysand. He's mysterious, he's dangerous, and way too attractive for everyone's sanity. Binding her to him for 1 week every month. So by the end, you know that the bargain's going to mean something big later on. So ACOTAR is really about love and power, freedom, sacrifice, the cost of survival, falling for the wrong man before beating the right one.
Don't let your boyfriend stop you from your husband.
Don't let your boyfriend stop you from your husband. That's a good point.
Just saying.
Yeah, so that's ACOTAR. If you haven't read it, if you think you might want to dabble with it, you won't regret it. I'm not a fantasy person, but I actually enjoyed that.
And it's
I
all
can't
like
wait to get
high
into the
stakes,
second
right?
book.
Like,
I hear the second book is really good.
It's the best. Well, for me,
No, I've seen
it's
that
my
as well.
top. Yeah, a lot of
I've
people
seen
come
reviews.
in because, yeah,
Is it the Night Court?
Not just that, like, I think the storytelling, like you said, you get to see more of Rhysand, and then the twist is the one that's really gonna.
The twist.
Mm.
The twist. So yeah.
What did you think?
Overall, I think it was good. I enjoyed it. I think in terms of Feyre being the female main character, I liked the setting of her coming from a poor background, trying to survive with her family. So all that pressure is on her. I don't know if she's the youngest, right? Or is she the oldest?
I think she is.
Anyway.
Yeah,
So
I
she's
think
like
she
the
is
only
younger.
sister that decides to go out hunting. And then she's always heard about the legends and all, about the fairies, or the fae.
The Fae.
So again, there was a lot of words there. I was just like, skip. I enjoyed the whole thing, but like the whole love story with her and Tamlin, I liked that it was a bit slow burning, like not straight to the point. But I didn't like that he didn't tell her about the whole bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got confused there about the bog. Is it the bog?
The bog.
Yeah, I got confused about the
And
bog.
what's that? The cereal.
The cereal.
Mm.
I like that cereal.
Yeah, it's got a lot. Yeah.
I think genuinely Tamlin sort of, given his past, which I liked again, like Sarah was writing that part, like you got to understand Tamlin's point of view and why he was the way he was.
As a High Lord.
Yeah, as a High Lord. And why he didn't kill Feyre after finding out that Feyre had killed his friend, but took her back as a slave, but really wasn't a slave.
No.
It was like a slave living in a five-star hotel.
Yeah. I think it was nice that, like you said, coming from a poor background and then just being thrown into luxury and then taken and uprooted.
Yeah. I think Under the Mountain, when she realized she loved Tamlin and she went back to go try and save him. And the whole story about Amaranth, again, the way she wrote it, right? In those short sentences, she managed to explain why Amarantha, the villain, the lady with red hair, I imagined, who did I imagine? I've forgotten her name, I see her face.
What movie? I'm pretty sure it's a movie related one.
Is it the Snow White movie? No, that's different.
It'll come.
We'll pop it up here.
When you get it.
When I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amarantha's pretty badass. I like the character and why she's motivated to be bad.
What do you think about, I don't know, like the trials and stuff? Was it Amarantha was just getting a kick out of it, or really it was for Tamlin's love? Like,
see, the way that the whole Fae, the whole Fae we're talking about, they really set it up to be like nobody could beat her. Right? And so, to me, I felt like, I don't know, is she powerful or is she just ruthless? So I didn't understand why people couldn't find a way for 50 years, 49 years to try and...
Considering like you had High Lords like Rhysand, Tamlin.
You had High Lords everywhere. But really, she just wanted Tamlin to be by her side, the villain.
So she just loved Tamlin.
And she cursed Tamlin, and therefore everyone else was cursed, right? That's how I understood the curse. Yeah, and so actually the curse was...
Maas, right?
Yeah, because she cursed them while they were all at Tamlin's banquet.
Yeah,
They were all at a masquerade, so they couldn't take their masks off. But the only way to lift the curse was for a mortal girl to fall in love, genuinely fall in love with Tamlin. Then only would the curse be lifted. And so I think as he sent her off, which I thought was nice.
Like she had to make the decision herself.
Because he couldn't stand what she would do to, what Amarantha would have done to Feyre.
Did she annoy you, Feyre? Like, any point in time in the book, usually.
A little,
But not as much.
not as much.
Yeah. So if you had to compare this to what you call fourth week, which one would you
What do you mean?
like? How much you like the books? You like both equally?
Nah, I don't think anything's gonna beat fucking series in a while.
Yeah.
No. It's different, but it's good different. I don't hate it.
So glad you get it into the
I know.
fantasy world.
I mean, I
So you
wasn't.
can run away.
I wasn't not a fan. It's just I didn't have patience to be going through like all of
World building and
fairy
going through it.
rules and dragon rules and no patience.
No patience. Who's your favorite character?
Ooh, Lucian.
Yes.
I loved him.
It was so witty.
Yeah, witty, smart, like no filter.
Yeah.
I like that about him.
You can tell he's got some power to him as well.
Yes. So I enjoyed that. I also felt sorry for him when I read about his story. Again, I like that Sarah, the writer, she gives a little background about all the characters. So you sort of, well, for me, I sort of understood like why they
act that way.
Yeah, why they are the way they are now. So I enjoyed that style of writing.
Yeah. I think
What about you? Did you?
I was hoping to do a reread, but like I kind of remember it itself, and then I think I was just drawn to how Tamlin seemed like the savior, but then when that part of the bargain came that there was a mortal to break the curse, like it felt kind of planned in a way, because the wolf, his friend, was out scouting, right?
Andreas.
Yeah, Andreas. He was out scouting for something. He was
To help lift the curse.
Yes. So it wasn't like it was not a goal, but then it just so happened that she killed him, and then managed to find it.
It just
Worked out
just
in a
so
way.
happened to fit into the
Yeah, and then she
curse,
was
right?
yeah.
I mean the lifting of the curse.
Then I guess given her circumstance and the poverty, like anything was better than staying back in the village, because then they were truly just gonna die of hunger.
And I think like Rhysand, the hype of Rhysand is a lot. It's a lot on TikTok. Like
Yeah.
If you search ACOTAR on TikTok, everyone's Team Rhysand.
But you haven't gone into it.
That's
What
right.
is that?
And I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil it for myself. Right now, Rhysand and Tamlin's just like, okay.
But at one point you were like getting annoyed with Tamlin.
I was getting annoyed with Tamlin because she was literally set up to fail, like set up to die. So in order for her to save Tamlin's been captured by the villain Amarantha, and he's forced to sit beside her on the throne. And he's just sitting there like motionless or expressionless, blank face. And she's standing there. Feyre is standing there and asks, like, claiming her love for Tamlin. And then Amarantha's like, I'm gonna put you through 3 trials. If you pass the trials, you can take Tamlin and he can be your lover. Fine. But she's like ruthless. She set up each trial for her to die, really. But she survived it somehow, miraculously. And then Rhysand, I feel like he didn't lead on with as much truth as to why he sort of wanted to save her.
Yeah.
He used Tamlin a lot, but I feel like he sort of
Why he wanted to help her in the trial. It doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, like him using Tamlin as an excuse was not selling. It didn't sell. It wasn't selling for me.
I can't wait till you get there.
So I picked up the right cues, right?
Yeah. I like you asking the right questions. Like, what does Rhysand have to do with it besides them meeting during the festival thingy? You know, whatever that festival was where they got all weird on juice and started hunting each other or whatever.
Yeah, no.
For me, that was weird. That was iffy. Like, okay, so the High Court just gets juiced up and then
that festival, I skipped through it. Like I didn't really pay attention to it. I just skimmed it and I was like, yeah, next.
Like I get it.
I don't want to know why y'all do
I get there. It was all part of the custom, and it was like, okay, maybe
And Tamlin was like, no, I don't want you to be there.
because I like
It's
control
not-
my emotions.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
Of course, that part annoyed me is because she like couldn't skip still. She just had to
Just
go.
like had to know.
She's like, oh, I can't do this. I can't sit in my room.
And it's supposed to be the first person you see in that festival thingy. I don't know, there was a lore to it. The High Lord, first person he sees or goes home with or something like that.
Yeah. And unrelated.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a iffy part for me.
Yeah, I skipped right through
But
that.
then when she was sneaking in to see what the fuss was about, instead of seeing her High Lord Tamlin, she bumped into High Lord Rhysand. So it was like, character wise, Feyre, I think, was strong.
For sure, mentally.
Yeah.
Because that could have.
She was like full survival mode. Like, well, she was in it for a while, given her circumstance, but yeah.
Yeah. She literally died. Like, she died. Well, she almost died after the first trial.
The worm.
The worm.
Was it the worm? No, that was the second. That was the first one.
No, the first one she was fine. I think the second one, I forgot what it was. Oh no, she had to stab people. That's right. That was the last one.
That was the last one. She had to choose, and she couldn't read.
Oh right.
The line. Yeah. Lucian. She had to save Lucian, but she doesn't know how to read. She's illiterate.
And I think you were standing next to me when I realized that Rhysand could talk to her in her mind.
And then you were like, wait, what? I was just like, ooh.
This is mind you, we were waiting for our ice creams in one of the Brisbane markets.
I was like, oh, you got to it. Oh yeah.
Because I just saw the italic writing and then someone talking to her, and then I was like, wait, what? What? Who's talking to her?
And yeah. Are you gonna start like the second book?
I'm on Regretting You right now.
Okay,
As soon as I finish that, I
I
can
feel
jump
like
over
she's
to
like
second book.
regretting you so that we can do that. So how
I
are we
don't
gonna
need to. I can explain it for you. And aren't you doing Love Hypothesis?
Oh yeah, we were gonna exchange it.
It's interesting, Regretting You. Interesting. I can't wait to get into
I don't
it.
know. It's good. I don't think I want to read another Colin
It's
Hoover
annoying
book.
in a bit. Is it? No.
It is
Oh,
a
is
Colin. Regretting Me is a Colin Hoover book.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
That's why you were like, I don't know why she's talking about this thing.
No, I only wanted to because I saw the movie trailer
Yeah.
and I knew it was gonna be good, so I wanted to. Dave Franco.
Yeah.
And the girl as well. She was a child
Child actress, yeah.
child actress.
So we're going off topic.
So that's for the next episode.
Okay. Feyre and Tamlin's romance. Real love, trauma bonding, classic Stockholm syndrome with glitter and Maas. So like, if you were in
She didn't
Feyre's,
like him at first.
if you were in Feyre, well, he came busting down the door literally.
Yeah, she thought she was a slave.
Yeah. If you were in her position, or like from what you read, do you think it's real love or circumstance?
No. I probably would have been trying to find out why he hasn't killed me yet. Like, I'd be fixated on that.
I think that's why she kept trying to find the studio to get answers.
True. And then she finally got a few answers.
But then they
to be
talk
fair,
in
no one
reels.
could tell her the curse.
Yeah.
So she's still kind of in the dark. But yeah, I would have been so fixated on that, I would have missed the whole Tamlin likes me kind of thing. I don't know. What about you?
Well, I took it as they grew into love.
The
in a
girl.
way.
Yeah.
But also just recognizing she never had any of that, like, you know, coming from her background, her sisters relied on her, like she never really knew what love like that would be. So she, like, when she realized that she was in love, she just like
She never really could do anything for herself.
no. and this was the first time everything was done for her, thrown to her,
That's
what
true.
she wanted. So she's like,
It would have been a weird
this is
feeling.
this is like, oh, this is what love feels like. I can paint wherever I want. I got an art room, you know. I got food to my heart's
You got a whole
desire.
room.
All I have to do is just stay within this boundary, which would for me would be like, oh, I can't do that. You tell me I can't go past a line, I will
Go
want to
past
go
the line.
past the line. So naturally, yeah. But I guess for me, like just reading from that point of view, I would say yeah, she gradually fell in love. But I was just skeptical on Tamlin's side. But then
I mean, she wouldn't have reached the mountain if she hadn't truly genuinely loved him. I think that was great. Like I think how they fell in love was nice for me. It was nice to read about. But then
like it was
finding
work,
out-
right? They worked at it.
Yeah,
kind
they
of
worked at it kind of thing. And then finding out, I don't know. You see, I pictured myself as Tamlin sitting on the throne next to Amarantha, and I pictured myself looking at Feyre and her literally dying, and him still being able to control his emotions by not showing any.
And his reasoning was he was an
He
allure,
didn't want
right? Oh,
I know he couldn't speak,
yeah.
so I don't know if that had anything to do with his face. I don't
Well, he
know.
couldn't see his face.
I mean, yeah, but like his expression, like he didn't move or anything.
I'd be so pissed off.
I would have.
If I was Feyre, I'd be like,
I would have been like, you can kill me now. It's fine.
like
You don't love
clearly
me.
he doesn't love me that much. We have Rhysand breaking into my cell and trying to like help me out and heal me. Like, what do you do?
But you didn't even come check on
Like,
me in the cell.
You don't have to talk to me. Just come and like show me like that you care. So I was just like,
And she kept being hopeful. She was like, is
and that was
Tamlin?
worse. Like, you know, when your hope is being dashed, like having hope in a dire situation, and the only person that comes is not who you expect.
Lucian, I would have been happy to see him great. Rhysand would have been like, what does this guy want? But yeah, that's smart, given that he tattooed her based on that bargain that she made. So she had to go see him once a week for every.
Did she have to go in her attire?
I'm not sure. Her body paint, I mean, it wouldn't show, right? Unless she was touched. Is that it? If somebody touched her, then it
I
would
hope
show.
I'm not giving away something
Oh
else.
my god, don't.
But he hasn't called in that once a week thing, right? They just
No,
go
so at the end, I think at the end is the first time she goes to him, and then he's teaching her how to read. And then they're like doing a little banter here and there, which is nice. I kind of like that. And then he goes in, like the last line is, "There's a war coming." And yeah.
But the fact that he picked up that she didn't know how to read, like she never voiced it out.
He didn't voice it out, but he wanted to help her. That's why I said it makes me feel like there's more to it. Like there's a reason why, one, he helped her. Two, had her. He was the only one that in the first trial bet on her winning.
Yeah.
The only one.
The
out of
only
the
one
entire
out of
Fey
everybody.
community. Yeah, I know it gets better.
I know it gets so much better. I'm pretty sure whoever's listening to this and watching this, when they hear it, they're just like, you just gotta read the next book. Read the
We'll
next.
get there.
You will. Well, actually, yeah, the next book and the third one, things will start making sense. But yeah,
Is there a whole lot more political stuff to it?
yeah, a lot more night court
Mm-hmm.
and just all the things of it. And I think you'll love it. You'll get to meet the.
Cool. What else do you got for me?
So, I don't really like the Beauty and the Beast kind of thing.
The
Tag
concept.
to it, yeah, like
Because he was a beast, right? Like
Yeah,
I
he
mean he's
transformed.
Fey.
and then he can change into
What do you call it? His true form.
his
His true form is that he's a beast Tamlin. And then you have Rhysand who's got wings. Right? It's like a dark angel sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. There's only two I know of.
Okay.
I also found Amarantha very interesting, like how she became the villain and how she became someone that everyone feared. But I know Tamlin was it Tamlin or Rhysand that explained how
She
she was very deceitful and she was able to talk her way into a lot of things. So I feel like I would like a bit more background story on Amarantha.
Yeah. Well, you know.
And like we know why she became bad. It was because her sister fell in love with a mortal, a human being.
And she hates mortals.
And then she tried to convince the sister that her lover was going to use her. But the sister was so in love, blinded, basically. Still,
Was the mortal was in her
yeah.
the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was
And
like, wait,
bone.
I remember.
It was the female bone from what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he eventually used the sister, killed her, and Amarantha used that to...
Because he was like a general of the
And there was
human
a
army.
huge war that happened.
There was a
between-
huge war. That's
mortal.
why Fey lands and human lands
Was
were
separated.
separated. Yeah. And
So yeah, I think does the second book get more into that?
yeah, and then you get to see more of Amarantha's side. You can already tell how Sarah writes. Like, you know, you get into the details. She
Yeah,
really
yeah.
uses like your senses, describing like the smell of things,
Yeah.
the like she goes into detail, so you really get the whole picture, which is really good.
Great job, Sarah.
Good one.
You do great.
But yeah, I think.
Oh, and the other Sarah J. Maas book that we got is
Throne of Glass. A lot of people have been suggesting that.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll get into that. I'm
I
trying
want to
to
read that too. So after you read it, then I will read
I've
it.
got like, what am I reading? I'm reading
You're reading
Phantasma.
Phantasma.
I like it. Yeah, it's got this whole gangs thing going on again, and then afterwards I'm gonna read Throne of Glass or Housemaid, depending how that shocks me at the end. And the big baby of Alchemized. I don't know. It's gonna be an emotional investment.
We went into all the Kmart bookstores and just
Went to town. Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I'm pretty sure one half of the suitcase of my
Yeah, same. I
was
had to
full.
layer it all at the bottom. Yeah.
So I think that was ACOTAR.
Yeah. If you haven't read it, read it. Or maybe just drop your comments on if you have read it, what you thought about it. Who did you like? Which quote do you probably
Identify with. Everyone's gonna be like, night god.
Night god.
I don't know.
At the moment, I don't know.
I think once you get into the other cards, you'll be like,
Yeah, that's what I found interesting. I wanted
Yeah.
to get into the other quotes.
Yeah.
I also find Lucian's quote one very interesting.
He's with.
His family.
Oh yeah.
I find
his
them
background is
interesting.
very interesting,
I can't wait to get into that.
and he plays yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about ACOTAR. Court of Thorns and Roses.
Thank you so much for the love so far, the comments. We've been making some silly reels, but like, yeah, just trying to.
Thank you for bearing with us. We appreciate you.
We'll try not to leave it too long till the next episode. Just depending on reading speeds and timelines.
If you wanna come and join our podcast and read a book and join our
Yeah, if
podcast,
you've got thoughts,
you're most welcome to.
we've got a link in our bio.
Link in our bio. Drop us a message.
Share your
I'm
thoughts.
talking to you, Lorraine.
We will.
And Bob.
And Bob. And Shivani. And
Coco.
Yeah, you guys have been like sharing the books to read
appreciate it.
and
We
the
love when
characters.
someone gets so hyped up about books.
So like, if
We
you've
need
got more thoughts, do share. And if you would like us to share it on the podcast, we would love to. Yeah.
If you're also reading the ACOTAR series and want to come on the episode, please do. Drop us a message.
Thank you so much. As you can see, we got some new monkeys.
Yes, isn't this cute?
Oh, it's pink. And the big girl, she's in here.
Love it. We got options. Guys. It's giving rich.
It's giving me like options.
It's giving, we got nothing else to spend money on.
Just books and stuff for the podcast. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Thank
the
you.
next,
Join us in the next episode.
read between us. Bye.
Monday.